Hi, this is Kirk Laughlin from Nearshore Americas at the Nearshore News Desk here outside of Boston at the world headquarters of Stream Global Services. Today we're going to sit down with Scott Murray, who returned to this company 2 years ago to lead a very exciting transformation. Take a look. Scott, can you contrast the Stream of today versus the Stream of 3 or 4 years ago?
We were primarily tech support, primarily work being done in Europe and in North America, including Canada and the United States. Where Stream is today is a much broader life cycle services businesses, focusing on revenue generation, sales, tech support, customer care, order management for various companies, including some of the largest telecommunication, technology, software companies around the world. Today we have a much larger presence geographically, which not only includes North America and Europe, but includes Central America and also includes Asia, which is a fairly large presence in the Philippines and in India. So today we're about 31,000 people. 4 years ago we would have been 12,000, 13,000 people. Today we've got a run rate of over 800 million in revenue. 3 or 4 years ago it would have been 500 million in revenue. So the business has grown quickly. We have expanded our services and we've expanded our geography and also our industry segments.
What kind of culture are you trying to create?
We really have two cultures. One is our employee culture, which is one of learning, career advancement, and career pathing. With over 30,000 employees, many of them much younger than I, those folks are looking to learn about technology and looking to learn about services. Second is the culture for our clients. And that culture is around service and around delivering their metrics and adding value. Today, many of our relationships are with the CEO or the Chief Service Officer of some of the largest blue chip telecom, communication, and technology companies in the world. And the dynamic and how they look at a business like ours has changed. And it's changed because of flexibility, global scale, technology, and the number of players has bifurcated. So there are probably 10 large players in the world that do what we do. There's a number of small players. And those large clients that we deal with have consolidated vendors, companies like ours, and we've been able to win more share from the smaller players and even from some of our slower large competitors.
When you look at some of your major competitors, companies like Convergence or Teleperformance, what makes you different?
I think we're more entrepreneurial, number one. Number two, we develop long-term relationships with our clients, and we build our business around client management so that we're not running it for our operations, we're running it for our clients. And where do they want us to be?
Describe for me some of your experiences in Central and South America.
We found there is a very ample supply of qualified people, good technology into those, pretty stable governments, and a very entrenched international perspective. Now when you go to South America, we'll call it Brazil, Argentina, Peru, maybe Uruguay, you have very local markets. So you're not servicing North America, you're servicing in-country business. Now that in-country business is growing much faster than the North American business. You've got a very heavy focus on telecommunications and in financial services. Whereas in North America, outsourcing has been around for a much longer period of time. And as you think of the shift to nearshore, offshore being India, the Philippines, Egypt now, nearshore being Central America, is really a destination of choice for many of the clients, because most of our clients will want to go and visit the center. They want to spend time with the people. They want to go to training classes. They want to get involved in technology. They want to get involved in incentive programs. To travel offshore to the Philippines can take you 2 days to get there. To travel to places like Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, in many cases it's a direct flight. In many cases you can get there within several hours, depending on where you're coming from.
Scott, when you look at Central America, you're looking at countries that have populations generally below 10 million people. Does the issue of scale concern you?
Picking these spots where to provide services and business, there's a very complex algorithm that goes into that, which includes the size of the country, the people, the unemployment rates, the quality, the work ethics, the culture, our clients' aptitude for wanting to be there, the technology infrastructure, the redundancy, circuits, all of that goes into the decision making, and also the decision making of whether to expand. And as we look at Central America, we wouldn't go to some place, take the Caribbean, we wouldn't go to Jamaica, for instance, and we've looked at that. Because we don't think that's the right cultural space to do the technical work that we do. I find that where we are works pretty good. There are maybe a couple of other countries to look at, but really the opportunity is moving into South America.
Will Stream always be known as a contact center CRM player, or do you think we'll perceive your company differently in the next 4 or 5 years?
More and more you're going to see clients in this industry look to global companies that can service their business anywhere, but more importantly that they can have this trust level that they can outsource all of their back office. And that's where Stream is going to create a niche, and we're one of the few companies with the financial firepower, the management team, and the vision to bring this together. And the fact that we deal with many of the Fortune 1000 companies around the world, not just the United States, but France, England, hopefully soon to be China. We can bring those services to them before anybody else does and be able to start to expand. We've done it already with the acquisition of eTelecare. We've been able to cross-sell sales services, which we really didn't do before, effectively across channels. Now can we then take that with receivables credit collections? Can we take that with document management? Can we take that with transcription services? You do that one step at a time over the next decade and build a very powerful business that can service these global companies and be able to deliver everything they need along the, I'll call it the service supply chain. Not the inventory supply chain, but the service supply chain, driving technology, creating automation, processing transactions for them, using the cloud, using SIP, create a more efficient model that's flexible anywhere they want to do business. If we can do that, we'll solve for our clients' issues, we'll build a great place for our people to work, we'll create a multi-billion-dollar company, which ultimately, if you do all of that, you create a lot of shareholder value for your investors.
Scott, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.